I'm urging my supporters to go into the polls and watch very carefully, because that's what has to happen. I am urging them to do it. As you know, today there was a big problem. In Philadelphia, they went in to watch. They're called poll watchers, a very safe, very nice thing. They were thrown out. They weren't allowed to watch. You know why? Because bad things happen in Philadelphia, bad things.
Why am I leaving?
Please leave.
Why am I leaving?
Please leave.
I'm in a public place.
This is not a public place. It's an office.
Is it not public because it's being funded by the nonprofit? Is that why?
Please leave. Please.
Am I being removed by law enforcement?
Please leave.
Are you telling her to remove me?
Please leave.
Sir, you're
Okay.
being asked to leave the building. I have to.
Are you being asked to leave?
I am asking you.
Okay. So thank you, Nick. And is it not public because of the
Please
nonprofit?
leave.
Is that all?
Please leave.
Okay. I will leave. But is it not a public office because of the nonprofit funding?
Please leave.
Sir.
Okay. I'm being removed by the law enforcement official. This is...
The president's campaign wasn't following the rules yesterday in Philadelphia. It was the first day of in-person mail-in voting at these satellite voting centers. And I checked in with the deputy elections commissioner in Philadelphia to get some clarity on this. And basically, poll watchers are not allowed at any places that are not technical polling places. These were centers that allowed people to go, apply for their mail-in ballot, fill it in one place, and then turn it in right there.
President Trump also urged his supporters last night to monitor polling places for instances of fraud. Help us understand why that's a concern and potentially illegal for those who choose to act on the president's call.
It is illegal for an unofficial poll watcher to be loitering around a polling location. That's illegal in all 50 states. And the president encouraging his supporters to do that is, threatening the integrity of the election, and also would be seen as voter intimidation.
Poll watchers are a pretty normal part of elections. It's the people who stand in the background and watch to make sure that people are allowed in to vote, that the polls don't close too early, that ballots are counted.
A poll worker is that person who greets you when you come into the polling place. They're the person who helps you sign in. They're there to answer your questions. A poll watcher is basically there to observe. Also, there is a limited number placed on how many poll watchers can be at a polling site, and that's determined by the state.
There are some states where you can have what's called poll challengers, and poll challengers can actually say, this person isn't eligible to vote, and they have to have a reason to say someone isn't eligible to vote. But I looked at a bunch of different state laws, and some of them, like Michigan, you can say, you know what, I think this person isn't eligible to vote based on public records or something like that. That person can be pulled out of line.